Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. Hope you all guys are doing well. I'm very happy today because we have an interesting guest. Before introducing him, I will like to tell you a one quote. If your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. Maybe you guys can get him. It's none other than Richard Branson. Those who don't know him, he is the CEO of Virgin Group. Moreover, he is the leader of Virgin Hotels and world famous businessman. I think so he controlled more than 400 companies in various fields. He is here to talk about his experience and thought about his hospitality sector. So thank you, Richard Branson, for taking the time to respond. So today I'm going to ask some questions in relation to the importance of leaders in the hospitality sector.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Why do you want to be a leader in the hospitality sector? What do you think?
For me, a leader in hospitality management is a big role. In my company, I value the customer's experience, so I have experience in my way. I think I'm not a bad in my leadership qualities. A leader needs experience, and it is senior enough to hold the position. I need to be a leader in my company for its growth and its success that ultimately lead to me as a leader in the hospitality sector. People who have an adventure spirit frequently work in hospitality industry. They have an open mind and enjoy learning new things.
Okay, in your opinion, how a leader should be?
Yeah, in my opinion, a leader is a senior position to hold. As a leader, I also face too many difficulties in my situations. In that condition, I stay confidently. So a good leader should be courageous and self-aware. More want to focus on the ambition to succeed. A cozy vision that inspires team members to go above and belong is something that the transformer leaders can convey. They are aware that those workers who have a clear sense of purpose are the most motivated thing. These managers don't mind challenging the workforce. That's it.
Yeah, that's nice. Could you please tell me about the leadership style that you follow and why you are following that leadership style?
Um, every leader has a unique and personal style. You know, in my thinking, I'm a transformational leader because a leader promotes creativity thinking by putting a focus on fresh encounters and expansion chance. Thereby, I can promote the company's growth, and I trust my companions and my workers are always free to interact with me. Moreover, I know that sometimes workers can give their 100% to their work. In that time, as a leader, I encourage them and inspire them to their work, which is why telling I am a transformational leader. Moreover, transferring my business to adjust with new technological development.
Yeah, that's good. So as we know that leadership is double-faced coin, it has both advantages and disadvantages. Could you please share the advantages of the transformational leadership style and how it's beneficial to your organizations?
Mm, as a transformational leader, I have the ability to embrace change. So I can adjust to the new ideas of thought. Yet another advantage as a transformational leader is adaptability. In a world that is constantly evolving, you must adapt to stay ahead. Otherwise, you can't win. Being adaptable entails being adaptable and have a positive outlook. Recognizing chance for the advancement and creating a vision that is the compatible. Each person is inspired by transformational leaders on a personal level, which enables them to match their own objectives with those of the organization. They embrace their expectation to each follower and keep their person motivated. Virgin Hotels get the benefits of the transformational uh, leadership by an increase in the profit per annum. And the customer satisfaction is the main advantage of this leadership. Otherwise, we can't follow the leader. Ideally, influence help the company option to the leader as the role model. You know.
What are the challenges of the transformational leadership style?
Through my self-evaluation as a transformational leader, the need for a change wants to be expressed to subordinate. And for instance, in order to turn around failing businesses, a transformation leader must convince employees that the current situation cannot continue and the systematic change is necessary for their long-term interests. And I think creating a compelling future vision for employees to be inspired by is the second difficulty for transformative leadership. Actually, the goal of a transformational leader is to inspire people and demonstrate how their combined efforts can build a future that benefits the entire organization. And transformation leaders are navigating, they are actually navigating the transition. They are the path to the transition or the change. Selling a dream is one thing, but bringing it to fruition is quite another. And leaders must also motivate their teams during difficult times, empower them to affect change, and deal with inevitable pushbacks. And for some vision groups, employees might not want to adopt or might have alternative ideas they would rather put into practice. They don't want different ways, but the way they know they practice well. And they must also overcome this opposition to move the organization forward, maybe by pushing harder to win over the negatives or dissidents.
Okay, so does transformational leadership allows you to assure the growth in your business?
An active, engaged workforce has many different elements, one of which is a clear and assured leader. And while discussing about leadership, I think it's important to keep in mind that there are various leadership philosophies, and each of which has advantages and both disadvantages. And employee retention is important for an organization's performance because it is expensive to hire and educate new personnel, and because a high turnover rate can harm team morale and stymie their workflow. And while transformation leaders frequently have more success keeping employees than other common leadership styles because they raise employees' morale and help them find personal fulfillment. This is actually beneficial to reduce employee retention from Virgin Group Hospitality Management, as I told in the last. Instead of approaching my position as a dictatorship, typically adopt an inspirational approach to win the respect and allegiance of my team member. As a result, we get workers' respect and trust, and they keep trust their boss and have fewer reasons to leave. Transformation leaders are aware that developing solid and a healthy relationships is the first step in creating a strong business. Mm, Honest and open communication with your staffs may increase and support the team to unite and the eradication of toxic relationships, which improves the company's profit, and also the company keeps working better in a good condition, and they expect the team to fight and take them to the final dream or success.
So, does transformational leadership allow you to promote teamwork and innovations in your hospitality management sector?
Yeah, organizational productivity, particularly in the hospitality sector, it heavily depends on employee performance, and the high competitive market environment has been developed in the hospitality industry as well, where leadership style, the introduction of new competitors, globalization, and rapid technological advancement all have an impact on how well employees perform at work. And yeah, leaders create an environment for the workers to think and perform innovative ideas to practice. And in my experience, transformational leadership allows me to encourage innovative ideas in my works, and I welcome all creative minds and promote teamwork.
So here we are ending up our interview. So to conclude with, first of all, thank you so much, Mr. Branson, for giving your precious time and explain us how to become a successful leader in the hospitality sector. Not only leader, that you had explained what is the hospitality and how hospitality sector works. This information that is given by you is very helpful for the people who are pursuing their, or who are willing to do this, or they are pursuing the career in hospitality, event and tourism sector. From this conversation I can understand that he has many fabulous leadership skills, like you can say that he has good communication. First of all, he has good communication skill, so you can see right now also. And then good problem solving skills, and decisions making skills, and many other skills which are very important to become a successful leader in hospitality sector. From his talk, I hope so people can get many good things about the hospitality sector, which will be very useful for their further careers. To decide in a one word how which is the leadership which is followed by the Mr. Richard Branson, from my point of view, is strategic leadership. And here we are ending up our interview, and I hope so you enjoy the interview. And once again, thank you so much, Richard Branson, to giving us your precious time, and you has provided a good knowledge about this sector. And of course, you are the king of hospitality sector, and say thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, and all the best for your podcast, for your future.
We believe you guys are enjoying this podcast. So, thank you so much.